when we debated it then, and I said no, preventative detention is illegal, unlawful, and unconstitutional. It's not part of our constitution. But clearly what is happening, although we never got to make those amendments to the constitution, it has been practiced for a while. And the reason I know is because I am one of those attorneys who come to the police station to deal with people who have been brought in. I've had to come to police station after the 48 hours for people that they don't want to release. Especially I notice it happens around the holiday weekend. I remember in Easter celebration, how many people were just detained, and police had no intention to charge them. So we had to go to and review these situations because we have to be law-abiding. Remember, I am of the view that someone has to be committing these crimes. It cannot be that no one committed the crime. So I'm of the view that we have to investigate properly. We have to restore the confidence, because a lot of people in the community who are not involved in crime see these things, but they don't help. They don't help because of the way the police treat them. They don't help because sometimes when they want to help, the treatment they get at the police station. And some of them, I've had instances where the very person that could help the police, when they come to offer help, are locked up because they're profiled a certain way. I remember one incident where the young man, despite being mistreated and being held beyond the 48 hours, he told me he would come back to the police and still give the statement because it was his friend that was killed. When the police act above the law, I want them to understand that they help to create criminals, because the same people that would have helped you, the same people would have talked to you, turn against you. And so we need to look at this crime prevention, not by pulling guns on people and the tough way. There's a soft way to deal with crime while still being hard on crime. There's a humanitarian aspect. And I would really wish that they take this holistic sense, because wherein you just create units where you think that you just move into neighborhoods and do things, it will not help. Of course we want to get the criminals, but we want them at the end of the day when they are locked up. It is that we know that they will get convicted. Look at the conviction rate. Look at the kind of evidence that comes before the court. We need to look at this problem holistically. It's not only an issue of the police, it's a whole social issue. But the government takes the lead, and I would want to see that when we address it, we don't have this high-handedness where the highest official feels he has to speak out rather than working behind the scene to make the changes and motivating people at the lower level to get involved. Because a lot of the crimes, I believe, can be solved if we get the information in it. For example, I have 2 clients detained right now, and no matter how much we tell the police where they were, and you could prove it, you could go to the employer, that's not in their interest. So when you do that, entire families turn against you.